Hi, my name is Elise. I'm a TruckSpy associate, and today I'm going to show you how to fill in a mileage gap by adding positions in TruckSpy. So at this point, you should have determined that the reason for the error that your truck has is that there is a mileage gap. And also before proceeding, you'll probably want to obtain a trip history from FedEx based on the dates of the gap that you'll be filling in manually. This isn't essential, but often is the best and the easiest way to ensure that correct data is entered, especially in cases where there's a large mileage gap. Okay, so we'll go ahead here and select the truck in your vehicles list. And we'll go ahead and click See Error. So by doing that, this is really the easiest way to find that error because it'll take you right to the positions on the dates that are causing that error. If we were to just select a date from the list, or if we were to not click See Error, it would just take us to the most recent data. So you want to make sure that this is checked here, Hop to Errors. It should be automatically. And then right here, we can see very clearly that this gap. So the gap here, the mileage gap that we're dealing with is between 5/23 and 7/4. So those are the dates that you would want to request that trip history from FedEx. So we've already scrolled down to that date and time. And we know that there's also a gap here and other indications because there is a plus symbol here that will allow us to fill in those positions. And so we're going to go ahead and click on that. So in the corresponding boxes, we want to enter in the origin and the destination. So this should be pretty easy to fill in based on the locations and departure and arrival times on your trip history. It's pretty much laid out just the same. Okay, so I will go ahead and fill in this first location, the origin, and select that location from the list, and then again the destination. And then same thing with the departure and arrival times. I want to select the date first. So I want to select the 23rd and enter it in just like it is on your trip history. And click Set. And the same thing for the arrival. So a note on this, if there is a location that you're trying to enter that does not come up in this little drop-down menu, that means that we don't have it in our TruckSpy database. You shouldn't run across this issue very often, but you can fill in that box by searching for a city name instead of a terminal number, or you can let TruckSpy support know and we can fill in that location so it will be in our database and you can then select it. So once you've entered in these positions or this position, you want to click Add. And we didn't get an error message, so we know that that's been added. And we can actually see it right here, those two positions that we just filled in. And one note on this also, when you're filling in positions, it's likely that you'll have more than just two positions to fill in. So you can actually, as you're filling in those positions, click the green plus sign and enter in as many as you want. And we recommend doing this in small batches just in case there's a problem with one of the times or dates that you're trying to enter. You'll be able to figure out which one is causing the problem. So just filling them in a few at a time and then clicking Add. So in this case, we will have more positions that we need to fill in. So you'll notice once you finish entering all your positions, you'll notice that no positions are highlighted in red, and instead they're highlighted in this purple color. And what the purple indicates is that these positions are being processed by the system. And if the error has gone away, if you filled in enough positions to fill in that gap, they should become processed, and after a couple hours, these will all be white, and everything should return to normal. And so if you need to download updated reports after filling in that gap, remember that any reports that were generated after those dates will be updated. So you can wait a couple hours to let all these positions process from this dates up until the current day, and wait until those positions have been processed, and then you can go ahead and download updated reports.